How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 18th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, as you can see, we're getting rid of this team, but while we are getting rid of these shower of shites, if you're looking for some cheap Ultimate Team coins, PSN codes, Microsoft points, any of that good stuff, then check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description. If you use Phil as your discount code as well, you get a further 5% off, which is absolutely amazing. Now, this is the first team we come up against in this episode, and it's an all-Brazilian side, just like my own, except he's got more pace. He's got Villan, Lucas, and then up front he's got that monster Diego Costa, who scored a shite little goal there. Let's be honest, it wasn't great, but he was a good opponent. Now, before I continue, if we can hit 500 likes on this episode, I will have an episode of exotic teams out tomorrow. So that's just a little reminder, basically, to, you know, it just helps you out loads. But anyway, who gives a shite? We grab a goal there with Maicon. What is he doing up there? Who cares? He's scoring goals. That's what he's doing. Now, as you can see, it was quite an even game. I was edging it slightly in possession, but, you know, other than that, was quite even. Now Pato, he's turning it. I'm starting to like him more and more as each episode continues. I like him more and more. But here's Manuel bursting out of defense like a balloon. It's the only thing I could think of that burst there for Jesus Christ. But we end up scoring. A little bit lucky in the end, but Manuel was incredible there. Now, as you can see, this was his game plan. Swing the ball into the box and hope for Diego Costa to get into it. He nearly got very lucky there, but thanks be to Jesus, he didn't. And lovely stuff here from Kaka. Now, got a little bit lucky here. Ball bounces all over the shop and it falls to Lucas Leiva. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. I didn't know what I was doing. And we end up getting a penalty. And of course, the magician slots it away. Ronaldinho, what a monster. We win 3-1. So we're starting this episode off with a bang. And that's the main thing. Now, as you can see there, I don't know if you did see, but the stats once again were pretty similar to halftime stats. So it was an even enough game, but I slightly edged it, and I slightly edged it in the score as well. So as you can see, we've got 14,000 coins there, and we throw up the rest of the lads up for sale. Now, I don't show you who I've bought. I've actually bought a few players at this stage, but you won't see the new team for another couple of minutes. But don't you worry, you'll like it. But anyway, here's our next opponent, and it is an all-German. Oh, it's not all German. We got a bit of Swiss in there, and a bit of Austrian, a bit of Swiss chocolate, and a bit of Austrian mountains. Basically, what I was trying to think of there is, what is Austria known for? And I couldn't think of anything other than the fabulous scenery. But anyway, nice shot there from Hernandez, and Miranda scores from the resulting corner. Now have a look at this absolute bollocks. It's not my fault his player decided to headbutt the floor. Have a look at this. What the fuck? That's bullshit. That is not a penalty. But anyway, he slots it away, and you know, it's 1-1 after a couple of minutes. But what can you do? We break through here from tip. Lovely run from Pato, or not Pato, from Alex. I was resting Ronaldinho for this game, so he's taken his place, and he almost scored a fantastic goal. Decent enough save from the keeper, but you'd expect it from him, let's be honest. We break through with Vargas, and you know I'm obsessed with chips, so I went for the chip and I hit the crossbar. It's not the fucking crossbar challenge, you Chilean bollocks. But once again, it's an even enough game. His one shot was a penalty, so I was very solid, but he's slightly edging it in possession, but who gives a titties about that? And lovely work here from Luis Gustavo, and a nice little finish there. That's delicious, baby. Whip your Ferrero Rochers out. Now he breaks through with Shaqiri. Look, I'm even trying to take him down, but I couldn't handle the pace. I couldn't handle the Swiss chocolate. Although we'd have to call it Swiss white chocolate. I don't know if they even do that, but yeah, no, of course they do. But Danilo here, our right back, once again. Our right backs are going mental in this game. First was Maicon, now it's Danilo, and he scores a brilliant goal. Literally, there was 3 goals in a few minutes there. So I was happy with that, because there was something about this guy that was a bit scary. But you know, we score a chip. When do we not score a chip? There's hardly an episode where I don't score a chip, even if there's an open goal.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I just had to say that was bullshit there. My player got pushed in the back. But yeah, what I was saying before, that even if there's an open goal, I will chip it into the open goal. Now, we win that 4-3, so starting off this episode with 2 wins, I am delighted with that. We're in a great position. We need to win 2 games out of the last 3 to win Division 4. So we'll see how that goes. After a poor start, it's looking a lot more promising. Now we come up against a Premier League team. He's got Adel Taarabt for the 5-star skills. He's got Benteke for the... what's Benteke good at? Oh yeah, he's good at fucking everything. He's a monster, muscly bollocks. But lovely bit of work here, and I love this finish from Ronaldinho. I don't know why, it's the trajectory is a little bit different to the usual kind of chips, but I thought that was absolutely class. Well done, Ronnie. Now, we try and be a little bit too fancy with Bernard there, and to be honest, being fancy, like, it kind of blows back in your face a little bit, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know if you've tasted French fancies, but I think they're absolutely horrible. But anyway, Benteke, you know, he was unlucky not to score earlier, and then he scores a header there. So, you know, yeah, I'm edging it quite a bit, I'd say. More shots, a good bit more possession. So I'm going to say I'm the better player here. Arrogant prick. But anyway, we break through. A lovely bit of acceleration there from Alexander Pato, and the finish is just delightful, so amazing. But we try and be we're trying to piss him off. Sometimes that's what I try to do with skills, you know, just try and piss him off a little bit. But we end up getting lucky, and the clinical man that is Alexander Pato gets on the score sheet once again. Holy mother of shite. Just absolutely class though. So we're 2 goals up here, and I decide to whip out the skills, and Ronaldinho was going ham here, unbelievable. And we end up getting a little bit lucky. The ball bobbles all over shop. A scoop pass from Kaka, and Bernard couldn't get the acrobatic finish. If that had gone in, I would have just, you know, put my controller down and said, see you later, going off for a celebratory wank, and I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Now, we need 2 points from 2 games to win Division 4. That's the situation we're in here. And we sign Remy here. He's the final piece of the jigsaw for our new team. And thanks to Lars Heller for linking me this team on Twitter. And I call it Sacre Bollocks, just kind of slagging off KSI a bit with the Sacre Bleu. But as you can see, the team is there. If you want to have a closer look, then the Foothead link will be in the description. It cost me about 20k. It's pretty cheap, but it's a pretty nice looking team. Now we come up against a great looking side here, I'm not going to lie. Suarez, Cavani, Rooney, Lavezzi, just unbelievable players, you know. And we almost score on his debut. Well, it's everyone's debut here, and you know, we were unlucky not to score that free kick with Van der Vaart. But oh Jesus Christ, the look of the Irish shining through here, I must say. But look at just the way this team is linking together. This is my first game with them. I hadn't used them before, so I didn't know what to expect, but they are brilliant. So the Foothead link will be in the description. It'll be Lars's Foothead link, so you know, give him a bit of karma like that, like the squad for him, because he's a top bloke. Fair play to him. Now, lovely ball from Van der Vaart. That was absolutely perfect. It's what he'll be brilliant at for this team. And Loic Remy, what a player. I didn't actually like him last year in FIFA 13, even though it was all about pace last year. But so far, I've only played 1 game with him so far, but I love him. He's absolutely brilliant. Elia, of course, I'm going to love any 5-star skiller. Well, apart from fucking Torres, McAnally, Torres and Ortega, they were shite. But we've kept Moreno in the club, you know, in case we want to use him at a later date. But what a finish. Loic Remy is absolutely unbelievable. We're all over him. This is my first game, and I was just so happy. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I was very comfortable anyway. Now he gets a goal here with Cavani. We'll call it a consolation goal. And look at this. If I saw Rooney doing a celebration like that, I just couldn't imagine. Be like, all right, Cavani, do you want to do a bit of a celebration or what? You know what I mean? I just can't imagine him doing this high fives and all this. He had a little bit of better luck in the second half, but you know, nothing enough to cause us a bit of damage, you know. So we win the title. We get 9,000 coins. Look at our form there. Win, 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 win. That was incredible considering we started off absolutely shite. I'm delighted with that. We actually started off this division with a loss. But if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, lads.